Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for my August favorites. I don't have much to share with you, but I do have an announcement for the end of the video, so stick around. Don't skip to the end, that's no fun. And we'll get right into it. So I have two books on my favorites list. This month I read a ton more than that, but these are the two that stood out the most to me. So the first one is called Until December. I will put the photo right here. Editing Danielle, please do that. It is part of a fairly long series by Aurora Rose Reynolds. Her name is very hard to say. And so there's a whole series of books under the Until Her, Until Him series. They're very good. They're still in like the erotic novel genre, I guess. But I really like them. They're like totally alpha male centered, but they're not about like being some rich billionaire that's totally unattainable. It's just, I don't know. They're very approachable, easy to read. I really like her writing style, and I really like that not everything goes perfectly in the books, so as generally happens in those types of novels, but in these ones I particularly like it. So that one came out just at the very beginning of August, I think, and I read it like the same day it came out, so yeah, that one was really good. The other one was called, what was it called? It was called A Lesson in Thorns. And this is by Sierra Simone. It's the first in a series. I think maybe there's 4 books. I am pretty sure only the first and the second are out, or maybe just the first one. I haven't got around to like looking up the second one yet. I just know there's several books in the series. And this one has a slight like magical feel to it. I mentioned a few months ago about this series like called Camelot or something about the president, and it was like an erotic novel, and he'd been like, before he was elected, when he was running, and there was 3 books maybe, I don't know. It's the same author, and this still has like a slight, it's not supernatural, like I don't particularly like, there's no vampires, but it just has like a slight hint of magic, if that makes any sense. And there's sort of a slight crossover. There was a novella that I also read that like made the connection. You don't have to read it to make sense, but it helps a little, so I'll link them all, like the Camelot, the A Lesson in Thorns. I'll link them all in the description, so it's up to you if you want to read them. I read them on my phone through iBooks, or the Kindle app or the Kobo app, depending on like which one you want to use, but all my books are read digitally. So the next thing on my list is things I've made this month that are my favorites, and I have 2 for you. These are out of my sticker shop, because to be honest, I haven't really been making a whole lot for Rebellious Clove, just because I have a ton of stock right now. I do need to start cutting up the fall leather colors and start making things from that, but that is a task for later in September. So here are the 2 things that I made this month that I'm really, really, really pleased with how they came out. First, oh, you're not going to be able to see that. Maybe you will? No? Okay, well, I have a ring light on right now and that I'm borrowing from my friend. So this is called the I Have a Library sticker sheet. And so I just like the format a lot, and I think I will be sort of repeating this style throughout when I make these sticker kits. So it has 3 checklist boxes that fit. They're 1.5 inches wide by 2.5 inches long, so they'll fit in your like Erin Condren or Happy Planner boxes, or like vertical sections, but they'll also work well in bullet journals and things like that. There's also 2 strips of washi tape that are 4.5 inches long each, and for the Happy Planner they fit across like each like the bottom or top of each side. I put them along the bottom on mine. There is also some like colored decor over here, like of books and things. All of this has like a pattern of books, same pattern down here. There is a tiny little like modern desk that you can color in and add things to if you want, as extra decor. Then here in the corner is a box called Weekly Wins that you just put down on the last day of the week, whether that's a Sunday or a Saturday depending on your planner, and you just fill in sort of like your win for that week. The other one I'm really excited about is this one, which will be hard to see again. This is the social stats tracker. So each box will again fit in your Happy Planner or Erin Condren planner. They're 1.5 by 2.5 inches. And then, so it has 3 rows here. The first one has the social media icons along with a blank one at the bottom that you can put it to be whatever you want. I put a dollar sign in there so that I can track income. Then we have start, end, and then plus minus. So this is something you can put weekly or monthly in your planner, just especially if you are self-employed or like freelancing or something like that, and so you're like trying to grow your YouTube channel or trying to grow your Instagram. This is something that you can really track. So there's an Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, YouTube, email, and then the blank spot. And these ones, I just reformatted them. They used to have an extra box, which was a lot, but it also made them huge. Like they were so much longer, and they were too tall for my Happy Planner. So I got a little annoyed and I reformatted them. So there's now only 4 on here, but I also get more on the page, so there's a lot less waste. And you do also get like this little, like the casual planner is a cutout sticker, so you can stick it on there if you want. I love these. I love how they turned out. I had a lot of fun designing them and figuring out. I also like the circle pattern. It just, I don't know, it's so satisfying. Yeah, so I've been using these. I put them down in my Happy Planner at the beginning of the month, and I just go back and I fill it out when I'm done. Okay, so next up on my favorites list is my clothing favorites for the month. So one of my favorites is this leopard, green leopard bralette that I got from Torrid. It was in my like no bras for a week video. I'll put a picture of me wearing it up on the screen. It's in the wash, like it needs to be washed, so I'm not just gonna like flash it on the screen here. And so I have pretty much been living in that, or you know, one of my other 3 comfortable bras, or 2 of them. And then also this t-shirt. So this is another t-shirt that you would have seen in that video. It's just like super oversized. I honestly just want to live in it all the time. This one's from Bad Rhino, and does it tell me what the size is in here? So Bad Rhino, if you've heard of Yours Clothing, they're a UK based plus size women's clothing line, and Bad Rhino is the men's clothing line version. So this is a 7XL. It says keep away from fire. It was made in India. There is 4 different languages on here. So it's 87% cotton and 13% polyester. I just like how soft it is. It's, you know, comfortable. It's very oversized. It's a v-neck. Like, it's all the things I want in an oversized t-shirt without having an excessively wide neck. So this month I was kind of determined to get a little more organized, get rid of some of the junk cluttering up my space, and one of those junky things is my postcard collection. So I don't get to travel much because I honestly just can't afford it, and I have friends that travel all the time. So when they go places, I'm like, hey, get me a postcard. I have a friend who's been collecting postcards for like 5 years for me, and I just got them from her. You'll see when I show you. So I have this like blank sketchbook. It literally just says, draw my life. I got it from Midori in Kingston. So it's just like an independent store here. And so I finally put all of the postcards that she'd collected and other people. I had originally stuck them down with like a washi tape, but it was not strong enough. So I've got, let's see, we have Berlin, Nova Scotia. This is a handmade card from my friend Claire, who got me the postcards but also took this photo. Then we've got Thailand and the Blue Lagoon in Iceland. Both places she went to. Iceland was this year, I think. Then we've got Vietnam and more Vietnam. I have a bunch of postcards too that I just haven't put in here for myself from when I went to Switzerland. Then we've got Cambodia. Cambodia was like 5 years ago. But I enjoy these postcards. Then we've got Hong Kong. We've got Bruges. Then I don't know where I got this one from, to be honest. I missed it when I was taping things down. I can't even remember where it's from, but I know I got it directly from like the artist who made it. So then another card from Claire. Then I've got a Disneyland postcard that one of our intern student people got me. I asked her specifically for a postcard. I was like, hey, can you get me a postcard? This is a card I got from my sister a while ago, from when she was in Montreal, I think. Then we've got some like photo booth things from when we did a gala, and then another card from Claire. She makes these cards and gives them to like everybody. Then when my friend Tammy went to England, and she got me these postcards while I covered her store. So she went to England and Edinburgh. So we've got some cards. This one's from the Victoria and Albert Museum. And then there's one here from Victoria Street in Edinburgh. So yeah, those are the ones I've got in there now. I can't physically like shut the book. It's so full of stuff. But I want it to look sort of like a scrapbook, but like less messy. That's why I don't like scrapbooks, to be honest, is because they're messy. Okay, so let's talk about my favorite YouTube channel this month, and I'm probably late to the party on this one, but Tucker, the Golden Retriever, I will put the link to the channel. Oh my god, basically it's just short clips of Tucker, this Golden Retriever, being adorable, and he's so funny, and the way they edit it together with like clips of what he's saying on there, it's hilarious. It entertains me for hours to the point where I cry, laugh. And then him like always trying to jump in the bath with his mom. Oh my god, it's adorable. Yeah, I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with Tucker. I'm sure you guys have all already heard of him, but he's adorable. Okay, so I did get a couple like things this month, and they're like stationery things. I discovered I lost my stapler this month. Well, I probably didn't lose it this month, and I think it's still in my studio somewhere, but I cannot find it. I cannot find it anywhere. And I spent like 6 hours stapling packaging closed the other day, and I had to use my mom's like old metal stapler, and it was not an efficient way to do it. So the next day, when I was all done, I went and bought myself a stapler. This one's by Swingline, and it has these like grooves in the back. So basically it's meant to be held like this to staple things. This little like thing here where the staple gets shaped is like, it's magnetic. So when you like put the staple in, well, it did stay in there the last time. I will have to find that before my dog does, although she won't eat it. She doesn't like to eat things off the floor. So I got that stapler from Staples. I also picked up these Papermate erasable gel pens, and they are garbage compared to the other ones I've gotten that are like from the Japanese stationery store in my town, but like I can't find these anywhere. Like these are garbage. The Papermate ones I would like to try. I think there's Pilot ones, but I don't like them. I did pick up my first mild liner, and this one's a gray one, so you get this like chisel tip on this end. I don't know why I'm showing the screen. I should be showing you over here. And then you get a more like writing-ish tip on this end. I mostly use it for the highlighting bit, because it just makes my my monochrome loving, usually, brain really enjoy it when it's gray or black and white. I just like it a lot, okay? My last thing on my list is this thing right here behind me, the Pegboard. So, I will insert a photo over my face, but this thing has changed my friggin' life, okay? All of my Rebellious Clove earring and like jewelry inventory is out, and I can see it, and I know how much I have, and I know how much like I need to actually get things on my website because nothing's on my website. It's so nice to be able to just see what I have, and it makes me so much more motivated to actually like sell the things. It's life-changing. It was such a struggle to actually like get it built, or not even built, to just get the things to put it up, because I went to Home Depot, a guy told me I was stupid for wanting a like pegboard hanging kit, and I was like, it exists and you're a jerk. So I went and like found all the things and built it myself. It was a long day, very stressful. It took me 2 days to put it up, or like 2 days to get it all done. But it was very easy to install on my own. So, I'm loving it, and I honestly, I don't know what I did before it, because it just makes me so happy to come in and see my inventory just out. Yeah, so that's all my favorites, but now we're on to the announcement, because I wanted to let you know that I have completely revamped my Patreon. I may have mentioned it a bit in my sewing video, the last one. However, I wanted to explain exactly what I've done and why now would be a really good time to sign up to my Patreon, because before now I hadn't really offered any like exclusive content. It was just sort of like, if you want to support me, you could, and I wasn't all that like on it. I have eliminated the Earring of the Month Club. The one person who signed up, she went back to school and hopefully still watches, so hello Jacqueline. But she went back to school, and obviously there are things that have to get cut, so that was fine. It was a nice experiment, to be honest, and I realized that I don't want to offer physical rewards like that, because having to come up with an entirely new earring design every single month that is exclusive was really hard. And not like a I can't do this, but it just, I don't have that many ideas. And what if the idea is really awesome and I want to sell it on my website, but I've now said I offer this is exclusive, so I can't sell it on my website. It was a whole conundrum. So I've revamped my Patreon. The tiers have been changed up a little. So depending on what tier you sign up for, there will be exclusive videos. Ones like something I'm offering this month is how I made my intro video. So that'll be out in a couple weeks on my Patreon exclusively. There will also be an exclusive studio vlog every month just for patrons. There will be exclusive newsletters and posts where you can interact with me, hang out, ask questions. There will also be a chance to vote on different video ideas. So if I'm struggling to sort of like choose between one topic or another, or I'm struggling to pick which sewing idea we make, then it will be up to Patreon to decide. So that will be a very interesting thing to see. The more people we have there, the better the votes will be. And you won't get a say if you're not a patron. So the tiers start at $2 and they go up to $25. Like, it's up to you on what commitment you want to make, and if you can't or you just don't want to, that's totally fine. All the videos here will still be free, and you'll still get to enjoy the awesome content that I'm putting out. But if you feel like putting your support behind me and helping me continue to make these videos, then Patreon is a great place to do that. I should note that there will also be a podcast happening through Patreon. I haven't quite figured out the logistics, but it will be exclusive to one of the tiers. So if you want a podcast from me and you want to listen to my voice, then you definitely need to sign up to Patreon because it will be exclusive to Patreon. Okay? That's pretty much all I've got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to know what your favorite thing of August was. Could be anything. Could be something you did, something you ate, something you wore. I'd love to know. Share it in the comments, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!